This is definitely an Aegis bracket for him.
Yeah,
I don't see him going Inkling at all. If he does, fair enough. You know, he might. I think he might start game 1 Inkling against people, but I think Aegis will be the one to start.
But, of course, first of all, we are getting MazeBeans versus Big J, or Jester, as we're probably going to be calling him. And again, like, you were saying that, Yoshi does all right in Steve, which is actually not something I'd heard before. So that's an interesting one.
So, since Yoshidora's burst onto the scene and been taking sets off of Cola, people have started to realize that Yoshi, it's not even just Yoshidora, Yoshi in general has a really good matchup against Steve, based on how eggs work, how he's able to kind of float and jump around, the kind of Steve pressure that he has. I mean, it's not too bad.
I've had a conversation with MazeBeans before, and he does think that Yoshi may slightly win this matchup.
Okay.
He was talking about how particularly the egg camping is something that Steve just cannot deal with.
Right.
Like, if Yoshi gets a lead and just starts camping the platforms and throwing eggs, Steve can't really do too much. But of course, you got to get that lead in the first place, and that's where things can get really, really spicy against Steve. Of course, Yoshi can jump out of combos at those early percents, unless it is true, which, I mean, when you got combos like that, you're still taking a lot of percent. The armor's gone here and just about missing it. I love that slight delay. There's always that temptation to go.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, you know what?
Anything you can do, I can do better.
It's just so difficult. And that's the thing, it's like, even if you, in theory, have the matchup advantage, I don't actually know how often Jester's played the Steve matchup. And it is a matchup that, like, it's like one of the biggest matchup checks in the game, and then you got to take into account that MazeBeans is incredible in his own right.
I know Jester lives up in Durham. I don't know about the Durham scene a lot, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I don't know if there's any Steves in that region that can help Jester. I don't know how much Wi-Fi Jester plays. You know.
I think you also need to consider that MazeBeans does not play like your typical Steve. He's not camping behind the walls for a long time. He's honestly pretty liberal with his mats as well. He's going to chuck the minecarts out, and then he's going to snowball you with diamond, and that's how he gets his wins, as opposed to camping and sitting behind the walls and just building up a ton of iron.
I've been saying this. I think MazeBeans' weakness as a player in Steve is that he doesn't mind that much. You know, he doesn't really, like you said, he's very liberal with his mats, so he doesn't really take care of it. You know what I mean? But he's still able to get these big wins. Look at that, man. That was
mad.
Real comfy.
Really quick through stock. Also, there's something else to consider for Yoshi, is that it's impossible for him to get shield poked. So it would be good to see more shield camping, because although this stuff is plus on shield, you can eventually they stale on shield, and if you don't get poked, then you can eventually get punished with a fast frame 3 near out of shield.
Exactly.
As Yoshi.
No, it's definitely, but that's the thing. It's a lot of the advantages I feel like Yoshi has in the matchup. You have to kind of, like, you've got to know it and you've got to have it down. And if you don't have that knowledge, which at the moment, maybe it was just a first game of adjustment, but to me it didn't feel like Jester necessarily had that knowledge behind him to be able to take advantage of the things. But we'll see. I mean, again, it's game 1. Steve, quite a jarring character. Sometimes it does take a game for you to get into the swing of things. You might be feeling a bit nervous. There's a ton of reasons, and who is this? What is this?
This is his his Minecraft YouTube video skin, I think. Because MazeBeans is a Minecraft YouTuber, if you didn't know.
Oh yeah.
He also streams.
Oh, he's got the
Minecraft
logo on the back as well.
On OU Pop.
I thought that was a Simpson character. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got jump scared for a moment. I think it was like a dream skin.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was Bart or I didn't know who the hell. I don't know what was going. Because I saw the blue and the yellow stuff. I thought it was Bart. I'm not gonna lie.
Simpsons
It's a bad. I got Habbo Hotel vibes. I'm gonna be real. I got Habbo Hotel vibes.
I wonder if he made it himself. Kind of looks like it.
It looks like a Lego as well.
It does kind of, yeah.
So one thing that's a little bit strange that I found out is apparently Yoshi can down air throw up smash because of the constant hits.
Yes.
Which is a very strange thing, and I imagine something that wouldn't come like intuitively if you didn't know that. Because why on earth would you just be able to kick through a giant lava block, you know?
Had to up on that forward though. Didn't want to get put in a TNT situation. Could have been scary. The minecart jumping all the way from the traps to anvil as well, just trying to survive.
That was a really good way to get out the corner. You know, you got to avoid the minecart, you got to avoid the anvil, and then the next thing that's coming up.
That was a real good dropping of the shield there. If he had held shield, it definitely would have broken that situation. And again, you know, and as you mentioned yourself, John, just the fact that you can't get shield poked means that you have to know when to let go of shield in that situation, or a shield pop's going to happen, and then that's just it for the stock.
Yep. Right there, he was going for the footstool anvil out of shield. The thing is, even if you miss, it's safe on shield, or it's
cares,
relatively
right?
hard to punish, so the risk is pretty low. But he just takes the stock, just like that with the anvil. A bit of an overextension from Jester.
And now you're stuck chasing Steve, man.
Oh, that's
You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
Steve has a
Wow.
big lead like this, you have to chase him now. And that's
Yeah.
just what he likes. He's gonna building like different type of block walls. I like what MazeBeans is opting for though. When he builds his block walls now against this matchup, he seems to be using a staircase where he's doing it diagonally to kind of stop these aerial approaches from Yoshi.
Oh wow,
kind of
just
like,
dying off the side there to the back air. I think maybe a little bit of suspect DI. But certainly, Yoshi, one of those characters where I feel like when in the conversation of who does the most damage off a single interaction, I feel like Yoshi gets wrongly left out of the conversation because a falling up air can lead to 70%, and that's if you're not optimal with it. Like,
What
it's
up there, bro?
ridiculous how much damage you can do. And I really like this. I want to point this out with MazeBeans. MazeBeans being aware of the fact that you can buffer a move when you pop out of the egg. And you do get, I believe you get about 10 frames of invulnerability when you pop out of that egg. So being able to go for that up air straight out shows that if Jester is sort of like hovering over with, say, a down air to try and get the percent, or even going for like a second egg lay, if he's not careful, he's actually going to lose advantage from that.
Oh wow, and the up air just beating out the anvil hitbox.
Yeah, that's clever. I should actually just deactivate it as well, because like Jester has been getting caught by a lot of these anvils.
Yeah.
Like, it's been on so many times where he's like tried to like follow up or something and just been smacked in the face by one. So finally using something to actually deactivate. Really big. Of course, finding that up smash as well to take the stock away.
But he does have diamond, so you never know how this goes.
Yeah,
The
this-
snowball can still happen.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
where the snowball's starting to kind of like, roll down the hill, but never mind.
Yeah, just mind-carting out of there. MazeBeans mashing straight out of it. And the thing is, I feel like Jester's definitely had a lot better of a showing in this game than the last one.
For sure.
It's been...
Well, he took stock, so
Yeah, look, all right, we've just gotta look. It's set one, all right. We've gotta be at least a little bit kind.
Maybe it's the skin.
Yeah, maybe it's like
It's like I can't lose this.
yeah, I
There's
need
no
this.
way.
I need this shit off my screen as quickly as possible, and that's why he's trying to take like stocks as quickly as he can.
No one goes Lego Man and wins. Or Bart Simpson or Habbo Hotel or whoever the hell.
or whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Well, and Jester's playing
Yeah.
Smash Bros, but MazeBeans is playing Bed Walls and absolutely putting him in the main cart, spiking him out of it. True combo. The footstool is usually a good.
Such a jump
oh my
scare.
God.
What is that?
Oh, I
Despise
hate that. Oh, I hate that so much.
What
That's such
the
a jump
hell is
scare.
that?
I thought we were done running the horror clips. Like, what on earth is that on my
What is
screen?
Oh no, that's actually
Should have put that
disgusting.
in the paralysis escape rooms. Jesus.
Man, I'm gonna be having sleep paralysis tonight after seeing that. Like, Jesus Christ, that is horrifying.
I wonder where we'll see which stage Jester picks.
Back rooms.
Because I've seen him. I think game one was PS2, which is a really Steve favoured stage. He gets all the best mats, really huge. You can hide under the platform as well. But that sort of affects Yoshi's ability to approach. And like you were saying earlier, the staircase wall is really good because it stops Yoshi hitting multiple blocks at the same time and dealing the same damage. And moves stale on blocks for some reason.
Oh my goodness.
But not the crafting table.
That's so off. That's such an odd thing. But certainly, yeah, here we go. So again, so the full hop down air, it does auto cancel. And if you are able to get any hit for the last one, you do get sent to the sides, which does lead to tech chases at any percent. And we're seeing it there, and that's something we didn't see in the first two games at all, was these sort of like longer strings from Jester. Because again, Yoshi's damage. Oh, you got to tech.
Ooh.
Ooh, nearly. Oh no, but you're taking more damage from Steve and Minecraft or whatever the abomination is. It's just so
This is how
difficult.
you pot YT.
Mm-hmm.
It's an important distinction.
Let me tell you, I am unsubscribing the moment I can. Jesus, I'm going nowhere near that YouTube channel. Oh, and just eating the forward smash there, thankfully. Only being, I believe, was stone. Maybe I am, I'm not sure. Wasn't diamond, and that's the important part. It's not diamond.
If it's gold, he's able to use quicker normals now, so even more spammy in your face. Okay.
That
bit of an
was
ambitious
optimistic.
up smash.
Very ambitious, for sure.
But he can double jump out of the up smash to catch the landing. The majority of characters just die to that.
Yeah. Oh, and just had the right idea, but was just slightly off on the execution, and then just met an anvil for his troubles.
Yeah, I mean, it's so tough because obviously Yoshi like wants to be up there. They want to be going for his up airs because it's such a like potent kill tool, and like just to like to have an anvil like in your face for your troubles is so tough.
And then just the raw down B kill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be every Yoshi gets one. I'm gonna say that every single Yoshi you get one. All right, you might get a shield break another one time if you're lucky.
Really good B reverse out there.
I was gonna say I like the downer off the B reverse as well, the grab.
It lasts so long, so you know, you're most likely gonna catch them mashing out of the egg, or you know, you're relatively safe even if you whiff, because you know, he's got the best drift ever. So
Maze not even opting for low recoveries. He's been going high quite a lot. And I feel like that's what Yoshi's want, though, because they got that recovery.
Ooh, okay.
Excellent up smash and the taunt. Okay.
So definitely feeling himself a little bit here, and a really significant lead for the first time. And I think these down airs have really been the trick as to how Jester's been getting his money, right? He's been doing a real good job at getting these tech chase situations, getting the forward tilt, and from that damage you can get 2-3 up airs a piece, and then just chasing afterwards. 2 up airs, another job well done, and then suddenly MazeBeans is at 80% in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, I love the like patience that Jester's going for now as well. Every time he's going for those up airs, like he's sort of preempting when the ambo is going to come out and making sure to sort of get out of the way first, and so he's still able to get the damage, but is avoiding being hit by them as well.
Oh, and I like the idea of chasing, but then just got met with an up tilt, and that was the thing. One whiff timing, and you took like what, 40%?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's quite a bit.
MazeBeans looking for diamond now, definitely. There we go.
There we go.
There it
Finally,
is.
it's
Yeah.
coming soon. And the mix-ups. That Elytra is really good to disengage.
Oh, and that could have converted into a forward air, but
Oh, he wants to grab so badly.
yeah, you got to be so careful. And there is the grab in question. Misinput egg roll and doesn't get punished for it.
When was the last time that move ever got punished, to be honest?
True.
I've never seen it.
I've
don't know about you.
never seen it either.
Okay.
I played the damn
Finally,
character.
come on,
Oh,
Yes,
that's how
really
you do it.
I mean, that was great to avoid the anvil as well. I like the idea to anvil there. That's actually a pretty good idea, but I mean, Jester just coming up with a better option.
I feel like it's definitely one of those things where, like, if that was used in any situation other than that last hit, I feel like it would have been way more effective, right? Because you can get a kill so early from going for that kind of option. But I think, again, the down B, honestly, a pretty risky option, because, again, if you mash out quick enough, you can get out of the punish. And if you mash really slowly, the hit on the way down will then just hit the egg. So it's like, you know, only punishes really precise timing, which thankfully Jester got. But it's very risky.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, it might have been, you know, who knows? It might have been a timing mix-up, you know. Even if it was unintentional, having those sort of moves that have inbuilt timing mix-ups help a lot in last hit situations. Because, you know, for all we know, that could have been, for all MazeBeans knows, that could have been an up smash, but nope, down B, takes the stock.
Yeah, and that's just an extension there. 70%. Again, Yoshi's damage output, some of the best in the business, rivaled only to the other character on this screen, of course, Steve. You know, getting even more damage. And I just want to say that this is like so much damage in the first, like, what, 15 seconds?
Yeah. It's quite funny kind of like how fast-paced this is actually, because these two characters, like, you know, obviously Steve is sort of fairly known for being sort of a fairly slow character, you know, can. Yoshi as well, not necessarily known as like a quick character sometimes.
Yeah, he's not exactly a rush down.
Yeah, it doesn't have like,
unlock.
obviously like the camping tools, but like, you know, still not known as a fast one. But these two are definitely like, they're going at it. Like this percentage is like climbing quickly, stocks are flying.
Yeah, Jester's already up a stock, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very real for a second.
Now, though. Yeah, what's up?
I would now like to rescind the statement that Anvil to punish the egg lay is a good idea. Because I think if he's catching that timing coming out of it, that little stall before the Anvil falls is going to be enough. That's twice now that we've seen it, because the up smash just managed to hit it before the Anvil came down. And then the hitbox trading with the Anvil means that even if Jester takes like the weaker hit, it's still completely fine. It's like very situational, but I feel like it's happened twice and it's just not been worth it. Lovely little tech chase there. Once again, just going for the guaranteed stuff and then hunting down Steve. Of course, not having the best aerial mobility outside of that minecart means that Yoshi's going to be able to really hunt him down and then just rinse and repeat the advantage state.
Jester's playing this so nicely as well. Like 66 already tacked on, still yet to lose the stock.
It's still out of shield
Ah.
down here.
So good. It's such a good option. The fact that MazeBeans has just got that ready and available. Just, again, these extra forward airs at these kind of percents, you've really got to be you've got to commit to it at that point.
Yeah.
Oh
no!
Well,
He buffed the
see you later.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes again.
Yeah.
The fact that you can buffer a move out of it means that if you just happen to press the wrong input right at the start, it just is horrendous.
Well, 68% just like that.
I was gonna
And he's
say.
got diamond. Okay. And we're on FD. This is not necessarily a winning situation for Yoshi.
Yeah,
but
this is prime forward smashing material right now.
yeah, at least Yoshi's heavy and does not die super easily to these, but he will now.
Yeah, this is where you've got to be super duper careful. Again, you've got the opportunity to get extra credit, and it's not
Yeah.
happening.
It's like that stock didn't even matter before. It literally didn't matter. So what if I had Steve? I'm still Steve. Look at him.
I mean, literally
He's
just swinging
swinging.
away.
Look
He
at
wants one
him.
opening and then he gets like 70 off it.
One up tilt is all it takes.
He took 44 because his move got hit. He hit the crafting table and it made his move have extra hit stun,
Oh,
and it was more
that's-
punishable.
So silly.
Yeah.
This game's ridiculous, man, honestly. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Really good corner pressure there. Completely denied a bunch of options. You've got
Yeah.
TNT there, Anvil and the Spike, and it's Diamond.
Nuts.
The correct option is to not be there.
Try again. that's the correct option. Better luck next time.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. I was going to say, and that's the thing, promising showing from Jester. Of course, huge congrats to MazeBeans, you know, being able to win that set, of course. But, you know, top seed of the pool,
Yep.
you would hope that you'd be able to beat the bottom seed,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah.
But the fact that Jester went from getting 3 stocked to taking a game and looking pretty convincing in that 4th game,
Yeah.
honestly, that's in real good stead against the next 2 people. Again, you know, depending on which character we see Shanique go, we might end up seeing Aegis happening. But, you know, certainly into Jezzo, we could see, like we said, all 4 of these players could make some upsets.